Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode here on the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Today we head to race number 2 of our Cup Series career, and that is at Mid-Ohio, simply because we don't have the Daytona Road Course, which goes along with the second race for this 2021 season. Therefore, we go to Mid-Ohio instead here in these Cup Series cars to see the finishing order for both the Trucks and Xfinity Series races. Coming off of our first race in the Daytona 500, we didn't quite have the best race there, but we certainly didn't have a bad race by any means. Bubba Wallace came out with the victory, and now we head into a road course where I'm always strong at the road courses, but when we're in a 4-star car, not quite sure what to expect when we come to a road course, but we're going to find out very shortly with how much pace we have here in both qualifying and the race. We would get underway with our Menards number 27 Spotify Camaro here. Once again, in the next episode, you're going to see a brand new paint scheme. Lation's back. He made me a beautiful paint scheme here. Basically, it's going to be a full Spotify car. Can't wait for you guys to see that one. Speaking of Spotify, you see that QR code? I did a QR code in the last episode. It took you somewhere. Click on that one or scan that one right there. See where it takes you this time around now, as we would come through to cross the line with a 1:23.145 and qualify 9th place here in just our second race in the Cup Series. So I was pretty happy with that qualifying effort. Now, as we're going to check out the rest of the qualifying order up front, it's going to be Joey Logano and his Penske teammate of Ryan Blaney on the front row, Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott round out the top 5. BJ McLeod in the top 10, and of course us in the top 10 as well. A very strong effort as you see the rest of the qualifying effort there down through 40th, where Timmy Hill will start all the way at the back with Ryan Newman as well as Anthony Alfredo as we get ready to go green here from this Mid-Ohio sports car course. We've had success here in our past NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Now, I remember most notably one of my most favorite finishes probably of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode when we actually used the bump and run on Lewis Hamilton in the final corner, final lap to win that race, and it was a spectacular finish to say the least there. As you see, Austin Dillon failed optical scanning station. He'll be starting at the back along with Corey LaJoie in that number 7 who failed at pre-race inspection. So we don't gain anything out of that. They were already qualifying behind us here, so we'll be starting in the same position here as we get ready to take the green flag alongside the two-time Cup Series champion Logano, Ryan Blaney. They will lead this front row to the green flag as we are underway here from race number 2 of our Cup Series career in our rookie season. Mid-Ohio, the first road course race underway as we make the lunge down into turn 1, and we're already getting a little bit used up here by Martin Truex Jr., the 2017 Cup Series champion. He was not waiting. He just came in there full bulldoze mode and just drove me out of the way and nearly into the side of his teammate of Kyle Busch there. So already we're kind of being taken advantage of on the just opening lap of this race as a rookie. I guess they feel like they can rough us up here for no reason whatsoever. So not the first couple corners that we were looking for now, alongside Kevin Harvick, still using that slipstream though from the 18 to Kyle Busch to get myself back in front of that 4 car and clear as we head into the very heavy braking zone. The AI are always able to brake way better into this right-hander than I am able to, no matter what. So we're going to struggle in that corner on the braking probably all race long now as we're alongside Chastain. We started inside the top 10. We're down to 15th place already. Not ideal here as we're behind that number 43 of Eric Jones here as we continue side by side with the McDonough Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi Racing. We will get clear of Chastain for a brief moment, but he's going to fight back along that left-hand side. Now, just a quick correction, by the way, from the last episode. I said Eric Almirola, this would be his only season, his final season, but I correct that. Next season, season 2, will be his final season, if there is a season 2 of this career mode. That is now as we continue along into the penultimate corner. Kevin Harvick's going to make a move up my right-hand side. These drivers are just taking advantage of myself being a rookie. I guess in a bit of a slower car, we're just getting absolutely beaten up here on this opening lap now. I feel like just about everybody's run into us already. I give Harvick a little bit of a shot to the back bumper, let him know I wasn't a huge fan and I'm not going to be pushed around by anybody. I don't care how many cup races or championships you've won, but we would actually power back around that number 4 car with help from that 18 slipstream once again here. Now back up into 14th place, a lunge up the inside, but once again I just can't brake as deep into the corner and as confident as the other drivers can. Harvick was able to get back past me, and then Chris Buescher now up my left hand side here. So braking in that one specific corner, very, very tough and difficult difficult for me to get down as confidently as the AI drivers, and it doesn't matter how good our car is. This has been an issue in the past. It's similar to turn 1 at Watkins Glen. I can never really get the car to slow down as late and as good as the AI can going into turn 1. So we just try to make up for it throughout the rest of the track here. Now is an opportunity opened up there 3 wide with Christopher Bell and his teammate Kyle Busch here as we exit that final turn. 2-for-1 sail right there as we cross the line. Still side by side with that 18 of Kyle Busch for 12th place as we head down into this first corner. The left-hander now, and you can just see I get a little bit loose right there. That opens the door for Kyle Busch to just have more raw horsepower as well in that number 18 car to get back in front of me, but the caution actually comes out, and that's going to end stage 1 about a lap and 3/4 early here now, and I actually realized I forgot to turn the cautions back down to relax. So that was something I forgot about when we came back into the Heat 5 career mode. When it comes to the road courses, you really need to turn down the cautions to relax cautions, simply because they will throw a caution for a single car accident even at a road course most of the time. So that's something I'll keep in mind for the next road course, and remember hopefully as we head down into turn 1 on the start of lap 1 of stage 2. And now that made me realize that this could be a caution filled race that we're in for here. Now we might really not have a whole lot of green flag racing here as we head down into the second turn. They're already 3 wide with Bowman, with Truex, with a 78 of BJ McLeod. Now I'm 3 wide as well. Kyle Larson got the short end of the stick here on this restart. I'm going to even go past him, and a great restart actually for us now inside the top 10 again alongside that 78, looking for our first top 10 in a stage to get our first ever stage points in just our second race in the Cup Series. This road course, every road course really throughout this regular season is going to be a big opportunity for us because we know when we go to the normal tracks like the mile and a halves, the 2-mile tracks as well, we're really going to struggle with pace with this car because, like I said multiple times already, 4-star team is what we start off here with our Cup Series career with this first season now. So we know we're not going to have a whole lot of speed. We have to rely on the short tracks and the road courses and the couple of plate tracks that we have in this regular season to try and get ourselves into the playoffs. And unfortunately for us, there's not a whole lot of those, but I do think there is going to be enough to make enough of a difference here now alongside Kurt Busch down this long straightaway back up into 6th place here, coming to 2 laps to go this time by in stage 2 now into the heavy braking zone. Kyle Larson comes out of nowhere and full sends us in the rear end into the side of Kurt Busch. Both of us are into the sand. The caution's gonna fly here now as NASCAR throws the yellow, and Kyle Larson went full bulldoze mode. Thank goodness the caution came out because that actually saves us from losing any stage points. We get 8th place and 3 stage points there as Logano sweeps the first 2 stages. But what in the world was Kyle Larson doing? He went full bulldoze mode into the corner, wiped me and Kurt Busch out. We would get back in the race, and after pitting actually for 4 tires and 2 cans of fuel and repairs, we actually are ahead of Kyle Larson. So I wasn't a huge fan of Kyle Larson. He's gonna go right back at it though. He drives into the side of us into turn 1, and Kyle Larson in his re-debut in the NASCAR Cup Series, his second race back, he's taking no prisoners. He runs into the side of me. He's already run me off the track once. He has just gone full bulldoze at this point here. I'm not quite sure what is going through Kyle Larson's mind in that number 5 Nation Guard Chevrolet Camaro right now, but he is not racing very clean, and I'm going to side draft him down this long straightaway. This is my little bit of a revenge against him. I didn't really want to make a bad impact here early on in my Cup Series career and go and wreck a guy already here on just lap 10 of this race, so I decided to be a little bit cautious here with how I approach Kyle Larson. Everybody's running into each other into the braking zone. Bowman nearly driven off the track by the 17, who was nearly driven off by the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. No one is giving any breaks right now, and that's how these road courses go in the NASCAR Cup Series. We saw it at Circuit of the Americas in real life. No one really has a whole lot of racing etiquette. That's not a very popular thing at these road courses nowadays, and especially some short tracks as well, especially at like a track like Martinsville. The paperclip now is once again though alongside Kyle Larson, who's side by side with his former teammate of Kurt Busch in that Chip Ganassi Monster Energy number 1 car. You saw me get sideways off the curb. That opened the door for that 17 of Chris Buescher in that Fastenal Ford Mustang now, and everyone's just still running into each other. I run into the 17, he runs into me. We make contact on the exit of the final corner, and somehow we settle in to P10. But here comes Kyle Busch once again down into turn 1 to try and go around my outside. Joey Logano, on the other hand, still out in front in this race, doing a great job right now, commanding this event there. As you see me miss the braking zone, I was trying so hard to be able to brake when the AI could, and you can saw I paid the price right there. I nearly wiped out Kurt Busch, and I screwed up my whole corner. I left the door open for this guy right here, Kyle Busch, to pass me. So once again, it was myself and Kurt Kurt Busch into the heavy braking zone here, and then once again a Hendrick car, Alex Bowman goes full bulldoze mode, slams into me. What is with these AI today? They just continue to run into me. I don't get it. We are going to get back onto the track, but I mean the damage is done. We've fallen 18th place now as our alliance teammate of Daniel Suarez is going to get past us in that 17th position. I don't know what in the world. I think we have like a target on our car or something, but then the caution comes out again. Not sure. I couldn't find in the replays what the caution was for, but nonetheless, the caution's out late in this race. Everybody would pit, but I took a gamble. I took 2 tires only and just 1 can of fuel to try and gain some track position, and we gained exactly that. We would get back underway here from Mid-Ohio, and this only left us 4 laps remaining in this race. So not a lot of time to get stuff done, and we got the track position now by just doing a very different strategy from everybody here. Up in 6th place, Larson back in front. Here comes a 43 who's trying to get in front of me as well down into turn 2. Logano has been in command since lap 1 of this race. No one's been able to dethrone him, and it's all Penske Racing up there. It's Logano, it's Kozlowski, it's Ryan Blaney as well. They're just missing the actual road course guy of Austin Cindric, who's surprisingly not in the mix whatsoever when you would expect him to be in the mix here at this road course from Mid-Ohio. Now as we were alongside Kyle Larson into once again this heavy braking zone, but actually once again braked so early that he was able to outbrake me, but fortunately I get alongside him here, and we're going to get alongside Kyle Busch right to the back of that 43 of Eric Jones here for a brief moment in that Petty's Garage Camaro, and actually give him a little bit of a shot to the bumper. Chase Elliott there just in front as well, a few more positions ahead in that 4th spot. Elliott always so strong when it comes to the road courses, and he is proving that once again. The bumper to the 18, I didn't even mean to do that, and you can see I faced the results of doing that. I go wide, and Kyle Larson's going to go through. So back down to 8th place, and at this point, I'm just hoping that we can hold on to a top 10 finish. I feel like we've deserved a top 10 finish in this race. We've just been manhandled by the AI at some points now as Larson passes Kyle Busch. I'm trying to come through as well. I got sideways right there, but we're still side by side with the Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry, but you can see the horsepower difference here between a 5-star car and a 4-star car now, but we're pretty dead even into the braking zone, and once again I'm just hoping that nobody runs into the back of me like we've seen so many times. But there it is. Hamlin runs into the back of me into the apex, but he's going to lose control of his number 11 FedEx Toyota Camry. Around he goes. He's going to pull back in front of traffic, and actually his employee of Bubba Wallace, the Daytona 500 champion from last episode, drills Hamlin in the front end. Hamlin pulled right in front of him. The caution is out again. Overtime, NASCAR overtime here to determine the finishing results from this Mid-Ohio race. It's been a wild one so far, crash filled, and we are back underway, and hopefully we don't get run into abuse in these closing moments, because somehow we still find ourselves in the top 10. They're going 3 wide. Kyle Busch getting aggressive. I'm sideways. We hang on to it, and now we're down to that 10th position, so we really got to hang on at this point now. Bell to my left-hand side. Truex just behind as I'm going to get a little bit deep into the braking zone, and we actually pass the 43, get up the inside of Kyle Larson. We pass him as well. Up into 6th place we go, and right to the quarter panel of Kyle Busch. Nearly turned him around and got him all unsettled for a brief moment, but we would hold on for the 6th position all the way to the final lap, and now I'm just hoping that we can just get through this final lap without any errors. We really haven't made any mistakes in this race, but we've certainly been used up. That is no secret. Everybody has run into us if they've had the opportunity to do so, and we've overcome all of these times of getting punted off the track, and we're up into 6th place on this final lap. A bit of a mistake right there into turn 2 on the braking spot on the apex, but we're okay. We continue on in the 6th position. Eric Jones, I look in my rear view mirror and I see Eric Jones is in that same range where we have to be paying attention here into this next braking zone. Is he going to run into the back of us here now on this final lap? Yes, he is. He's going to plow into the back of us. Just move me out of the way. I said, I'm done with this. It's like the 5th or 6th time this has happened. I run him right off the track. I said, get out of here, Eric. We give up the 6th position to Chris Buescher, and Jones is going to go across the track. He's going to go head on into the tire barrier. A big hit for the RPM driver. The caution flies on the final lap. The race will end about a quarter of a lap early. Logano still credited with the victory. He was going to win nonetheless, and what a dramatic ending here in Mid-Ohio in just our 2nd race in the Cup Series. And I bet you we made some drivers angry today, but not by our own doing, but with the way this rival system works, I'm sure we're going to be taking the blame from many drivers for what just took place here in this Mid-Ohio. What a messy, messy race, and somehow we still come out of it with our first top 10 in the Cup Series. And I know for the next foreseeable future of these races, it's going to be tough to get top 10s. I feel like Homestead Miami, I really don't see us getting a top 10. So right now, we're looking pretty good in the points standings. We're 2 races in 9th place, but like I said, it is nonetheless going to be tough because now we have some larger ovals on the way. So we definitely are not going to have a free ride into the playoffs this season, but hopefully we can, of course, just manage to make it in. I don't care by how many points we get into the playoffs. At 1 point, I'll be happy. Austin Dillon, our teammate, currently in the playoffs as well. Tyler Reddick, a little ways out from the looks of it, and our Alliance teammate of Daniel Suarez, just 2 points out. Nonetheless, that does it for me in this episode here of episode 2 of this series. I hope you guys are enjoying, and in the next one, we head to Homestead Miami. I'll see you guys then. Have a great day, everybody.